Welcome back. An exclusive story coming to you from Jammu and Kashmir. Now, many in the aftermath of separatist leader Syed Ali Shah Gilani's death hailed him as a peace icon who always batted for peace in the valley. Those claims have now been completely busted, with a series of posters that have been plastered across the valley by an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Toiba, which hails Gilani and says that his legacy will continue to live on and that these terror outfits will in fact continue to execute the plans that he had envisioned for Jammu and Kashmir, which is eventually its secession from India and its separation from the Indian Union. We're joined by Pradeep Datta live with regards to this particular development. Pradeep, you managed to access these posters. What do these posters in fact convey?
See, one thing it conveys that Hurriyat and Terror Link had been there. Those people who had been trying to project Syed Ali Shah Gilani as a messiah of peace, that lie is completely busted, because here in this poster by Jammu and Kashmir Ghaznavi Force, that's an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Toiba, that clearly says whatever mission Gilani had seen, they are going to ensure that will be taken to logical conclusion. That's what is written. Then second, they are also trying to demonize armed forces, security forces, so that they can vitiate atmosphere. Right now, I am outside this Peer Baba shrine. This is the place where actually the poster was put out by Jammu and Kashmir Ghaznavi Force. This is a new modus operandi by this terror organization. What they do, they put posters, they click pictures, later they remove posters, and you can see there is still sign that they have removed the poster. But what they do is that they put those pictures, upload it on the social media. Basically, they want that reach of these posters is more and more people are able to see, and that way they are making their presence felt. This is the second time we have seen that such posters that appeared in Jammu city and its outskirts. Last time it was at the railway station. Now it has been at the prominent place here in Jammu region, where they have tried to put out this poster. The Jammu Kashmir Ghaznavi Forces outfit that is mostly has got its cadre in Poonch and Rajouri belt, because Lashkar is now trying to spread its tentacles. But what is more important is that there is a linkage between the separatist organization and this Lashkar outfit, and because reason being that whosoever had been trying to project Gilani as a man of peace, they should understand one thing, that Gilani had always been a political face of terror outfits like Hizbul Mujahideen and Lashkar-e-Toiba. He had been working for inter-service intelligence, and he was there only to dismember India, disintegrate country. That was his only mission. The people who had been trying to use Gilani's death as a trigger, they stand completely exposed, because there had been attempt from inter-service intelligence to once again vitiate atmosphere, make people come out on streets, but nothing of that sort has happened. Now these outfits like Jammu Kashmir Ghaznavi Force, they are trying to once again vitiate atmosphere by putting in posters on social media. First they in fact pasted poster here, click picture, after that they removed poster, and then they put out that picture on the social media, and these pictures were allowed to go viral, because reason being that they want to carry a message loud and clear that see, they are very much around. They try to make their presence felt, because already there had been several setbacks received by terror outfit because of the dominance of the security forces. Many of their top commanders have been eliminated. We have seen during the last few months, Jash and Lashkar people had not been able to raise their ugly head. That's one of the reasons they are resorting to these tactics, because by this they'll be able to carry forward their propaganda, but also occupy mind space of people and indoctrinate and brainwash young minds and luring them to gun culture. But one thing is clear, that Gilani terror nexus...
We're also joined by Pranesh Roy from the newsroom. Pranesh, now Gilani was no peacenik. He was a Pakistan loyalist. He even in fact spoke to Burhan Wani, the terrorist from Hizbul Mujahideen, shortly before he was shot dead in an encounter. What does the poster actually convey? You managed to access the poster now. This is from an offshoot of the Lashkar-e-Toiba. What does it say, and how does it hail the separatist leader Syed Ali Shah Gilani?
Let's not mince our words today, Siddharth. Let's not confuse the viewer, and let's call out things as they are. For far too long in this country, Pak Dalal Hurriyat has been mollycoddled by a certain lobby. Today, this is a make or break moment. It is now or never. Reason I am saying this, because after the death of Gilani, security forces suspected that Pak will prop up a new Dalal. Who did they choose? They chose Masrat Alam, a dreaded terrorist who is cooling his heels inside a jail. He has been made the boss of the Hurriyat. And you have the Gupkar Brigade refusing to call out the Pak sinister design in propping up the Hurriyat leadership after the death of Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani. And like you said,
That's right.
who was Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani? He was not a messiah of peace. He was the one who berated our forces, pit Indian versus Indian, and bayed for Indian blood. Let's focus on this poster. We've been telling our viewers on Times Now that the ultimate mission is Ghazwa-e-Hind. And now you are seeing the Islamist tentacles coming out just 2 days after the crackdown by the special cell of the Delhi police, in which 6 terror suspects were picked up, 2 of whom had allegedly traveled to Pakistan to take terror training. Now you have the Jammu Kashmir Ghaznavi force. Ghaznavi force now threatening people that you are either with us or we will come after you. I am attempting a rough translation, and towards the end of this terror poster it says the great mission started by a tall leader Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani will be taken to logical conclusion. This is a direct threat not just to the state but to the people of Jammu Kashmir, and those netas like the Gupkar, they are on test because they claim to represent the interest of the Kashmiris. They must today decide whether they are with Hurriyat or Hindustan. It's clear, Siddharth.
Pranesh, if I could just interrupt you for a moment, we're also joined by Mr. S.P. Vaid, a senior former police official from Jammu and Kashmir, who in fact served in the valley during the turbulent times. Now, Mr. Vaid, this completely exposes the link between terrorists operating from Pakistan, their sympathizers in Jammu and Kashmir, and the likes of the late Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani, because he was very well entrenched in this terror network. He had direct links with terror outfits as well.
Absolutely, I have no doubt. Gilani, Ghazwa, what is this DNK Ghazwa force? Your Lashkar-e-Toiba, they are all part of the ISI plan. The people of Kashmir must realize what ISI is doing with their lives. Gilani, Masrat Alam, Lashkar, Jash, all these are very part of ISI and their brainchild, their creation. They only want destruction of Kashmir, destruction of India, bleed India by 1,000 cuts. This is their terror policy. I think people who are in the government, they have no doubt about it. And it's time that everyone in Kashmir, the common man in Kashmir, realizes that what Gilani was doing, he was a tout of ISI agents sitting across. And on their bidding, he was no bloody mass leader. This is all a plan of the ISI. And I think the sooner people realize, the better it is.
Many thanks for that, Mr. Vaid. We go back to Pradeep Datta from Jammu on this matter. Pradeep, Gilani was a separatist. He was a pro-Pakistan loyalist. And it's also important to emphasize here that he was also an Islamist. He never divorced Islam from the movement for secession as well as separatism from the Indian Union. He always said that Islam will be used as a vehicle to galvanize what he said, the masses, to galvanize them in order to campaign for secession from India. So this poster also only reinforces that.
See, there is no doubt about that. Gilani has got his hands soaked in blood, while as his son, his grandson, they got the government job. They had been living the luxurious lifestyle. And they were the one who were using Kashmiri youngsters as cannon fodder. And in fact, the Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani was someone who was sitting on Indian soil. He had been bidding for Pakistan. He had been batting for Pakistan. He had been bidding for terror-related activities. And now I think that that thing is quite clear. But unfortunately, there are some of the mainstream...
Pradeep, let me interrupt you there for a moment. We're also joined by Mr. Kavinder Gupta, from the former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. Mr. Gupta, हमने कुछ पोस्टर्स एक्सेस किए हैं जम्मू एंड कश्मीर से, जहां पे सैयद अली शाह गिलानी को कुछ टेररिस्ट आउटफिट्स हेल कर रहे हैं, बोल रहे हैं कि उनका जो इनकम्प्लीट मिशन था, और ये उनके शब्द हैं, वो ये टेररिस्ट आउटफिट्स अभी कंटिन्यू करेंगे.
देखिए, आज हुर्रियत की आवाज बंद हो चुकी है. आज जमायत इस्लामी के लोग वहां से छुप कर जा रहे हैं. इस प्रकार की कोशिशें होती रहेंगी क्योंकि पाकिस्तान परस्त लोग आज भी कुछ संख्या में वहां पर हैं। मुझे उम्मीद है कि जनता कोई उनका साथ देने वाली नहीं है। कुछ ऐसे शरारती तत्व लगातार इस प्रकार के प्रयास करते हैं। आज भी कुछ अंडरग्राउंड वर्कर्स, ओवरग्राउंड वर्कर्स वहां पर जो एक्टिव है, छिटपुट घटनाओं को अंजाम देने की कोशिश करते हैं। लेकिन कश्मीर का वातावरण पूरी तरह से बदला है। आज वो ये जो रोजमर्रा के बंद होते थे वो बिल्कुल आपने देखा कि साइलेंट हैं। और अली शाह जिलानी के मरने के बाद एक भी आदमी वहां पर कोई रिएक्ट नहीं किया। एक जो उनके परिवार वालों ने रिएक्ट किया भी, उनको भी पकड़ा गया। कोई साथ देने वाला नहीं है। ये मिलिटेंसी की कमर तोड़ चुकी है और मुझे लगता है जल्दी हालात ठीक हो जाएगी।